going on, fellas, lady fellas? If you guys understand that quote or that reference, thank you so much. That was prime time Drake and Josh stuff right there. Drake and Josh, one of the best sitcoms ever. Anyways, I want to talk about a couple players who are not expected to reach contract extensions and who are going to be playing this season on the franchise tag. One of those players is Cowboys tight end Dalton Schultz. I don't really know the contract offers they've been offering him, but it sounds like he's wanting paid as a top-tier tight end, and he is not a top-tier tight end, but he's wanting paid as one, and he's not going to get that money. So he is expected to play this season on the franchise tag, probably most likely going to let him walk away in free agency after the season. Another player not expected to be signed to a contract extension by the end of today, which is the deadline, I think 4 p.m., Jesse Bates, Bengals safety. They drafted Daxton Hill. I think that's his name, Daxton Hill, with the 41st pick in the draft this season. So they're going to probably develop him to be the next safety there in Cincinnati. So Jesse Bates, not likely to be on the Bengals in 2023. He's playing this season on the franchise tag, not expected to reach that extension by the end of the deadline today. So we talked about Jesse Bates, Dalton Schultz, Drake and Josh, Orlando Brown Jr. He is an offensive lineman for the Kansas City Chiefs. Apparently, they offered him contract worth more than what Trent Williams of the 49ers is making, who was just signed to an extension. And he declined it. So he's expected to play this season on the franchise tag as well. And it's also reported that he's expected to hold out of camp. So I don't know. He's trying to force their hand and giving him more money, but I don't think that's going to happen. If he wants to hold out the next season or whatever, then, that's his loss, I think, because the Kansas City Chiefs are one of the competing teams, I think, for a Super Bowl. They got Patrick Mahomes, still got a decent defense. Not as good as it used to be, but anyways, that's a couple players there. Orlando Brown, Jesse Bates, Dalton Schultz, Drake and Josh. I think there was Mike Gesicki. He's also not expected to reach that contract extension before today's deadline as well. So you may see him as a free agent after the season. There's going to be a lot of tight ends in free agency. Robert Tonyan is going to be a free agent. Mike Gesicki. Is TJ Hawkinson supposed to be a free agent tight end? Hunter Henry, I think, may be a free agent. Maybe he signed a 4-year deal. Maybe he's not a free agent. But, guys, there's going to be a lot of tight ends who are free agents after this season. But I want you guys to tell me your thoughts on this down below. And all these players who are now holding out, basically, and playing their franchise tags. It's kind of crazy that a lot of these players do not sign extensions nowadays. Tell me your thoughts on these situations down below. And tell me your favorite Drake and Josh episode.